In the days of Abraham, when the world was scattered among many languages and many gods, the Lord spoke a promise that seemed too large for one old man to bear. Abraham had no power to command nations and no greatness to boast of, yet God called him by grace. He said that his descendants would become a people, and that through them all the families of the earth would be blessed. Years passed. Abraham's children became the people of Israel. They were not chosen because they were the strongest or the wisest. Often they were weak, fearful, and slow to trust. But God remained faithful. He led them out of bondage in Egypt, fed them in the wilderness, gave them his law, and dwelled among them. Their calling was not to stand apart in pride, but to shine like a lamp in the darkness. One evening, an old teacher in Israel sat with his grandson near the doorway of their house. The child asked, "Why did God choose our people? Were we better than all the others?" The old man looked toward the hills and said, "No, my son. God chose us because He is merciful. He made a promise to Abraham, and He kept that promise. We were chosen to carry His words, His worship, and His hope until the coming of the Messiah." The boy was silent for a moment. Then he asked, "So, what was our blessing for?" The teacher smiled. "For giving. God blessed us so that we might be a blessing. He gave us the prophets to speak of righteousness, the Psalms to sing of mercy, and the promise of the Anointed One who would save not only Israel, but the nations." Far off in the future, when the Messiah came, His light did not remain hidden in one nation. He healed Gentiles and Jews, welcomed the outsider, and announced good news to the poor. In Him, the promise to Abraham blossomed like a tree spreading branches wide enough for the whole world. Then the old man said to his grandson, "Never forget, election is not a crown for pride, but a calling for service. If God has entrusted us with His promise, we must share His mercy with others." The lesson of the story is this: God chose Israel by grace for a mission, so that through one people His blessing might reach all nations. You are blessed to be a blessing.